Hey guys, welcome back. Let's talk things keto. Let's talk about how things have been going. So if you guys did not tune in last week, I did come on here and we did like a live and we kind of just sat down, chit-chatted, tips and tricks, how things have been going. It was a little different. I really liked it. It was more of a way to be more one-on-one contact with you guys. If you guys did like that, I could always do those again, but I would like to actually maybe designate a time or a day so everybody can kind of make sure they join in if they wanted to. But how have things been going? I still have been doing the lazy keto, not really counting per se. I really have been trying to stay away from any app usage. I have been just kind of, watching mentally, counting everything out and just going that way. I've been enjoying it. But I have been doing a lot of experimenting with keto baking. As you guys know, I got my new appliances, so I just jumped off the deep end and just started baking everything. Keto cookies, keto French toast. I have a video on that coming up within the next week or two. And yeah, I mean, it was like a whole new world. I never made any of those things before, and I really been missing out. So I've been trying the Lily's chocolates and stuff. I really like the Lily's chocolate. They're very sweet, and I will say that I've noticed with keto baked goods, you can't, it's just good for a cookie or two. You can't sit down, how at least I was, when I would have cookies before, I could sit down and eat a whole damn container of Chips Ahoy. With the keto cookies, maybe two, and I'm because they're so heavy and they're so decadent. So if you guys are going to go ahead and try to recreate any of those recipes, I would always suggest maybe using half of the chocolate amount because they are very, very sweet. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of that. I was going to go ahead and do a picture update and everything, but Mother Nature decided, you know what, I'm going to come visit. So I'm bloated. I'm not showing his belly off to nobody. But yeah, and I still haven't bought the scale, so I guess that's not good. But I have been hitting the gym. I feel so great. I'm definitely noticing I'm feeling a lot stronger. As far as intermittent fasting goes, I kind of touched on this before. I haven't really been intermittent fasting per se, just because I take my pre-workout before I go to the gym, and I feel kind of nauseous if I do it on an empty stomach. So I've been trying to eat before I do that. But sometimes I just don't have the time and I'll go without it, and I definitely notice a difference. I definitely feel sick to myself. I'll feel like I'm gonna barf when I get out of the gym. I get shaky and stuff, so I definitely try to eat before I go to the gym, especially with the pre-workout. I do use the Amino Energy. I really love that one. If you guys are on the market for a new one, I really recommend that because it is low carb. A lot of pre-workouts out there have a lot of carbs in them, and I never really noticed it until I went keto, and I'm like, holy cow, this is a lot. So sorry if it's dark. Let's open up another blind. Is this making it better? Oh, okay. Okay, we here for it. So yeah, I'm definitely loving my pre-workout Amino Energy. I take it all the time. You can use that in trade of a coffee. It has the essential your amino acids in there. So it's your BCAAs. If you ever hear people talk about those, your branched chain amino acids. People take those while they're working out as well. Some people separate a pre-workout and then they will take a BCAA while they're at the gym. I just do the Amino Energy. Works for me. I dig it. I still use the sweat enhancer. I think it's called Nitro or something like that. And I rub it on my skin and it just increases your sweat production. It kind of helps with a little bit of water weight. But that's really it. I like it because, I like to really feel I want to earn my shower when I leave the gym. I will say this about eating right now. I definitely feel like I'm in more of a ketosis because I don't have this huge appetite. I don't feel as hungry anymore, and that's definitely a major benefit for me because unfortunately for me, I'll get bored and I'll want to eat or stuff like that, and then I just feel full and I feel fine. I definitely have really great mental clarity. My skin is doing really, really well. I will say this too, and I've touched on it, and I want to ask your guys' opinion. When you guys are on your period and you've been on keto for a while, I definitely feel like my periods are like down to the T. Like I can set my alarm clock to them. But I do feel like they are a lot heavier than prior times to keto. Whereas, you know, before it would be a long period. Like I would have my like period for like 7 days and it would be light before keto. But now it's like 5 days, heavy, and then just tapers off. So if you guys aren't, I do know that if you have like PCOS, they do recommend the keto diet. I was told by some people who were, you know, trying to conceive, and which I'm not, that keto is recommended to them because it helps with ovulation. I don't know the science behind it, but I definitely can tell you that I notice like that if I was trying to get pregnant, that it probably would help me out, because like I'm telling you, my cycle is like I can time everything out. So I was wondering if I'm like the only one. Is this just like my body changing, or do you guys also see a difference? So let me know down below. I don't know if that's TMI, but if it's TMI, it's okay. You don't have to answer. I was just wondering. I haven't weighed. You know, I'm not a big fan of the scale. I don't think you guys should be a fan of them either. I definitely, honestly, guys, I really think you should throw the son of a bitch out. I think that the scale is just a number that shouldn't define you. And I know a lot of you guys like to see me jump on the scale, and I'm sorry, but I don't want to. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I haven't been in a rush to buy a scale. It's just not a priority of mine, because I don't want that number to be higher than what I think it should be, and then for me to feel like crap about it and to beat myself up about it and be like, oh my God, I'm gonna do this now, and I'm gonna definitely and just like have this whole different mindset. With keto, this is a fat loss diet, and I can tell you I have seen that. My waist has really went down. I see the inches gone, and I really recommend you guys take lots of pictures and take measurements, because you guys may not be seeing that number move on the scale, but I'm telling you, inches will really determine your pant size, your clothes, your shirt size. That is what people are going to see. If someone's lost 5 inches or 5 pounds, you're going to see the 5 inches before you see the 5 pounds. It's just the way your body is. I mean, it's just the way it is. I don't know why. So if you guys are losing as quickly as some other people, don't let that bother you. I've seen a lot of people lately doing egg fasts and stuff like that. People had asked me if I wanted to do one. No, I haven't had an inclination to do an egg fast. I'm just not there yet. I don't feel like I'm stalling, or I'm not seeing any progress. I work out really hard at the gym. I feel like I'm really properly feeding my body, I guess. I don't want to say I don't know what the other word would be, but I don't feel that that's something that I need to do at this moment. Would I ever do it? I don't know, maybe, sure, if it came down to it. I have an engagement party at the end of the month, and I got this little black dress. Maybe I'll do it then. I don't know. But I can't see I would probably like throw up by like day 3. So I wouldn't do it for no more than maybe 2-3 days and kind of see. But I've heard that people have really great results on it. It's just, I'm not there yet. I mean, if you guys want to look up the results on it and stuff like that, I don't know if the weight stays off, if you end up gaining it back after you go off the egg fast. I don't know. A lot of people have asked me about the celery diet. I did watch Trisha Paytas talk about it today. Trisha Paytas, you guys know, she's just a yo-yo dieter. If you guys don't know who she is, you look her up. So she did it, and I've heard some really great things. My cousin does it, and she swears by it just because of all the health benefits. She really doesn't do it, I think, for weight loss, just for the health benefits. I might try it. I Googled it. I did some research on it today, and they say that, you know, obviously celery is okay for keto. The thing is when you blend up that much like vegetables, it adds up really quickly, as opposed to you may have 2 or 3 celery stalks when you're having your wings or whatever, and it's okay, or with your peanut butter or whatever the case may be. But when you make the juice, it's like a lot. So I don't know, I think that would be a lot of carbs to drink, aside from the little bit you get here and there, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I would do it. I'm really good about taking my vitamins. I have a really good vitamin regimen going down, so I feel like that's helping me get everything I need. But I don't know, do any of you guys do the celery, I don't know, I'm from Chicago, we say stuff weird. Have you guys tried that drink? Do you guys see any big difference in your health? I would do it mostly for like the bloat and the skin, because I'm getting old and I want to preserve all the collagen in the world. Let me tell you something, if I could just harvest collagen, I would. Just rub it in all over me. But yeah, so I've been seeing like a lot of these things. It's really funny to me how mainstream keto has came. I definitely seen, you know, that people are transitioning from Weight Watchers to keto. Do I think one's better than the other? No. I mean, I applaud anybody who is literally trying to live their best life. If they are making a conscious effort to take care of themselves, to feed themselves the best way, to, you know, work on their health, then yeah, I don't care what kind of way of eating you choose. I applaud the effort that you're putting in, because no matter what way of eating you're choosing, it's effort, and it's, you know, it's a challenge, and I applaud you guys. So whichever way you choose to go, I'm here for it. I'm riding with you. You know, I'm in your corner 100%. I chose keto because it worked for me. The low carb lifestyle works very well for my body. I like not being hungry all the time. I have a very hard time pushing away from the table. It's just, that's just my issue. It's been a lifelong issue, and it's something that I work on. So that's why I chose this. I get a lot of questions, a lot, because I did Weight Watchers, and those are some of my more popular videos, and people will be like, well, why did you quit? Because I couldn't have 0-point foods. It's just, I have an issue with overeating. It is what it is, and people are like, well, you should work on it. I am. You know, it's just, this is how I can fight that battle. So like I said, whatever you choose, whichever way you choose to fight your battle, I applaud you, and I am riding with you, and I am in your corner. I did a full day of eating last week. I'm going to start doing a little bit more. I know a lot of people are getting tired of keto, or they get burnt out because they want sweets, or they're just tired of the basics. Because I feel like once you start keto, you're like, okay, I could have bacon, I could have cheese, I could have sour cream. So that's what all your foods consist of. And you're like, I am effing sick of bacon, of, you know, boneless burgers and chicken meat. You know, like, you get tired of it. So I'm trying to include more variations of stuff for you guys, so you know that, you know, you can really generally substitute a lot of things and really make each recipe your own. Are you going to be able to do it for everything? No, but there's always a substitute. So if you guys have a favorite meal or something like that, or something that you like, man, I'm really craving this, what are your options? Like, what do you think? Let me know down below. We can try to brainstorm. I'll try to come up with some recipe videos. I'm really lucky that my husband is really good with, you know, helping me figure out, you know, recipe ideas. So we're going to do that. Also, I get a lot of questions on what to eat when you go out to eat. You know, people are tired of the same old, you know. So Leo came up with a really good idea. Excuse me. And he wants to do a, I'm going to butcher it, and I know people are going to be like, really? Mukbang? I think it's a mukbang. M-U-K-B-A-N-G. So we're going to do them. Leo wants to do one with me, so we're going to do it together. I don't know how well I will be, because I can't like eat as much food as these people. I just watched some girl do it the other day, and she's like, and you heard her swallowing, and I was like, God, like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to try, but I can't. Oh my God, my mom would slap the taste out of my mouth if my mother could visually, or I mean, like, hear you eat. If that was something, if you were sitting next to her and she was hearing you smack your lips and swallow, she would side eyeball you so hard, honey. Like, Mindy was not playing that. So I don't know if it's just because I was raised that way, but we gonna try it. So I think we're gonna try two. We're gonna do a fast food one, and then I'm gonna do one that I make. Because let me tell you something, fast food is too damn expensive. Maybe fast, but it ain't cheap. So I wanna try to do one where I make some food, and I'm like, all right, let's do it this way. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, also let me know. And just let me know how your time's going. What are you guys up to? Make sure, you know, I'm really good about getting my water in right now. I haven't been doing bulletproof coffee. I have cut down to 1 cup a day. But if I'm cleaning or I'm in the mood, I haven't been sleeping that well since the time change. I've been noticing I've been bumping up to 2, but yeah, I think it's been pretty good. I think so. So what are my plans? Just to keep going. I'm definitely going to keep going. We're going to keep working towards our goals. I want to keep hitting this gym. I'm variating my cardio. I'll do the bike on heavy leg days. I do the bike and I do the hills, so I'm constantly going. I do the treadmill, but I'll do it on, I don't run because I have a bad knee, but I put the incline up pretty high and I walk at like a 3.4, you know, like where I'm like steadily walking. So I'm like constantly just like you're walking up a hill. So it's hard, you know. I don't really do the stair climb or any of that stuff because it bothers my knee and I'm trying to be in it for the long run, you heard? So, yeah. And then people also ask me about like different variations of workouts. So I never work the same muscle group like 2 days in a row. So I'll do like one day I'll do like upper body, I'll do my back by itself, and then I'll do cardio. And then the next day maybe I'll do legs, and I do 2 leg days a week. So I'll do like high reps, I'll do like one with a lot of reps, and then I'll do another one with higher weights and lower reps, but I always break those up. And then I'll do another one with just my arms, like bis, tris, and I'll add my chest into it. If you guys are ever like wondering what to do, Pinterest has a lot of great workouts that you can do. People bring their notebooks, their phones, bring it out, pop it out and pull it. I do it. Sometimes I'm like, man, I seen this workout on Instagram and I really wanted to try it. I'll save it on my Instagram, and then I go back and I'm like, okay, all right, so this is what I do. You know, not everybody goes in as a physical trainer, you know, and knows every workout, every machine. It's a learning experience. So don't ever feel like you can't do it or you don't belong there. And even if you don't have the extra money to spend, you can do all these workouts at home. There's always ways, and Pinterest is really good for that, for variations of home workouts. Even if you don't have any equipment, you know, I remember them showing you to do it with like cans of soup and stuff. So there's something out there for everyone. Don't stand in your own way. Don't make an excuse for, I don't have the money to go to the gym. Okay, do it at home. Oh, I don't have equipment. That's okay, because you can do it without equipment. You know, okay, well, what about my cardio? I don't want to do high impact cardio or anything like that. There's also low impact cardio. And even if you don't want to do that, it's getting warm out, just take a walk around the neighborhood. Maybe park further in the back at the grocery store. Take the stairs. You know what I mean? There's different options. There's always a better option if you really want to get up and get moving. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Next week, we'll do a body shot. This week, like I said, honey, not this week. Mother Nature said, nope, not today. But I love you guys, and thank you guys for supporting with me and riding with me. Also, one more thing. I don't know if you guys are watching this, but if you do, to all the ladies that are working with my husband who go up to him and you're like, oh my God, you're Daniela's husband. I love you guys. Thank you, because it really makes my day that people recognize me and tell him, and I'm like, oh my God, they know me, I love them. So thank you, girls. I love you guys, and I love all you guys. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.